Good morning, class 11th Commerce. This is your subject Economics, chapter number 3, Census and Sample Method, lecture number 3. In this lecture, we shall discuss about the probability sampling methods that includes stratified random sampling and cluster sampling. So let me show you the flowchart first and then we'll proceed with the topic. See, yesterday we did first method, that is simple random sampling method. Fine. Now we'll do stratified and cluster sampling. And these three, simple random, stratified, cluster, they form part of probability sampling. So let's begin with the stratified sampling. See, stratified sampling. Stratified, अब देखो, you can clearly identify the word strata from the word stratified. Stratified से stratified बना हुआ है strata से. And what does this word strata means? This means groupism, group, to make the group. So in stratified sampling, various stratas are made, means various groups are made on the basis of certain characteristics. Fine. And then these samples are drawn from each strata randomly. Fine. In this, population are divided and groups are formed. See, first point, in stratified sampling, entire population is bifurcated. Bifurcated means divided into various mutually exclusive, homogeneous and non-overlapping subgroups known as strata. Clear this point? So this stratification of population makes different small homogeneous group of the population, and simple random sampling technique can be applied to each group to select required number of sample. Then the sample is drawn from each stratum. Stratum means group. अब आपने you have made the group. Now you will follow what you studied in random sampling method, that you will select the samples randomly. The procedure of drawing simple random samples from each stratum is called stratified random sampling. Now here on your right hand side, see, you can clearly see there is some population of people and you have drawn some samples out of that. So there is group, blue group, red group, green group. That means strata. These three stratas are there. Now from these three stratas, you have drawn out these samples. From group blue, you have taken out one person. From group red, you have taken out 2%. From group green, you have taken out 1%. So you have randomly taken out the samples from different groups, from different stratas. So this is known as stratified sampling. Subtypes of stratified samplings are proportionate stratified sampling and disproportionate stratified sampling. For the sake of knowledge, I have told you the subtypes, but these subtypes are not in your syllabus. In your syllabus, the definition, the concept of stratified sampling and the merits and demerits of this stratified sampling. Now, let's look into the merits, advantages. See, it can be used when list of all the units of the population is not available. Fine. So this method is reliable as well as meaningful method, and you know this method covers different characteristics of the population. अगर हम ग्रुप बना दे different तो हर ग्रुप में कुछ ना कुछ individuality होती है सबकी. So will able to cover the diverse characteristics of the population, and because of these diverse characteristics, the comparative analysis is possible. So three merits are there, that you can cover diverse characteristics, Because of diverse characteristics, comparative study is possible. You can compare between the groups, and this method is reliable and offer meaningful results. Now it constitutes some demerits also, that it may be biased. Fine. And this method is suitable when you have complete knowledge about the population. If you don't have the complete knowledge about the population, you can't use this method. It has a limited scope. And when the size of population is already small, it's not easy to it's maybe difficult to divide the population into smaller groups. Fine. If I have just 5 people to study, how will I divide them in groups? So if less people are there, biasness may be there, or if you don't have the complete knowledge, you can't go with this method. See, stratified sampling. We have made 4 groups: group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. This is the complete population. If I add group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 1 plus group 2 plus group 3 plus group 4, they constitute the complete population. Fine. Now from the complete population, I have divided the groups 1, 2, 3, 4. And now if I select some people or some items from the different groups, they will constitute a sample. Fine. SRS stands for stratified random sampling. Now I hope you are clear with the stratified random sampling. See some of the definition. Strata means group of members that share common characteristics. अगर हम group बना रहे हैं तो उस group में जो members होंगे, they'll share the common characteristics. Stratified sampling, the population is divided into subpopulation or groups or stratas, and random samples are taken out from each stratum, from each group, from each subpopulation. Stratified sample means it has the same proportion of members from each group as the population does. Now see, this method generally adopted when population consists of different groups with different characteristics. When I have diverse characteristics of the population, then I'll adopt this method. And now I'll divide those different characteristics into the groups, and those groups will contain some of the homogeneous or some of the same characteristics. Now another name of stratified sampling is mixed sampling. Now we are done with the stratified sampling. Let's proceed with the cluster sampling. I don't know whether it's given in your book or not, cluster sampling. Just to remember the concept, please read this topic very carefully. If it's not there in your book, still you need to know what is cluster sampling. See, the process of randomly selecting intact groups, not individuals, within the defined population sharing similar characteristics. Steps: defined population is divided into number of mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive subgroups or clusters. Select an independent, simple, random sample of clusters. See, अब now you will say मैम दोनों में difference क्या है? See, let's go through this concept. Sometime stratifying isn't practical and simple random sampling is difficult. Splitting, that means dividing the population into similar parts or clusters, can make sampling more practical. Then we could select one or few clusters at random and perform a census within each of them. This sampling design is called cluster sampling. If each cluster fairly represent the population, cluster sampling will give us an unbiased sample. Now see, there are 1,000 students. Fine. I have written 400 from commerce, 600 from science. I have made the groups. So this is what known as strata. ठीक है, चलो ये strata समझ में आया. देखो, cluster sampling is defined as sampling technique in which population is divided into already existing groupings and then sample is drawn randomly from the population. देखो क्या इसमें होता है. Suppose I say that there are 100 people in a town. Fine. एक town में there are 100 people. Now from those 100 people, I have written that there are 60 males and 40 females. So this is what I have divided the groups. Strata हो गया ये. Now, अब इन 60 में से 60 जो मेल हैं, मैंने उनमें से बोला 20 बॉयज़ हैं, 20 मेन हैं और 20 जो हैं वो ओल्ड एज पीपल हैं. ठीक है. तो दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव ड्रॉन क्लस्टर कि जो आपका स्ट्रेटिफाइड है, जो ग्रुप है, ग्रुप के भी ग्रुप बनाओ. आर यू गेटिंग दिस पॉइंट? आपने स्ट्रेटिफाइड में स्ट्राटा बनाया, नॉर्मल ग्रुप बनाया कि 100 लोग हैं, 60 मेल्स हैं, 40 फीमेल्स हैं, तो आपने ग्रुप बनाया. दैट वॉज व्हाट? ग्रुपिंग, स्ट्रेटिफाइंग. बट अब उस स्ट्रेटिफाइड में से भी मैं सब ग्रुप्स बना रही हूँ कि 20 बूढ़े लोग हैं, उसमें से 10 बच्चे हैं और इतने लोग अडल्ट हैं. सो व्हाट आई एम मेकिंग दी सब ग्रुप्स ऑफ द ग्रुप्स. सो दिस इज व्हाट नोन एज क्लस्टर सैम्पलिंग. In stratified sampling, from all the strata we take random selected individuals, but in cluster sampling from randomly selected clusters we take all of the individuals. तो अब देखो, अब हमने जब बताया कि 10 बूढ़े हैं, 10 इसमें से बच्चे हैं और 10 ये लोग हैं, तो अब हम उनको स्टडी करेंगे, उनमें से रैंडम सैम्पलिंग करेंगे. फाइन. सो दिस इज नॉट in your syllabus, just for the sake of knowledge, learn this method, cluster sampling. Your homework is explain stratified sampling in your own words. I am not giving you cluster sampling because I don't think so this is mentioned in your book. So you have to write the stratified sampling in your own words in your fair notebook. Thank you.